Hi, this is Dave Hill with Element One, and we are live in Colorado Springs with Morty on the Move.
Yeah, thanks Heat Kill 3 for, yeah, somebody want to catch that door? I got it.
Yeah,
Thanks for Heat Kill 3 for the music. Dan gave Morty on the Move next week that stuff. Go on Morty on the Move's Facebook page and you see the Morty on the Move video up there. And it kind of, this music was meant for that video. So thank you again, Dan, Smitty, Dirk, and the kid. All right. So shit, we got a hell of a weekend going on right now. Right now,
It's the weekend already.
yeah, well, pretty close.
It is.
I tell you, tonight going on right now, just starting right now, is Kilo's Christmas party, and they're doing a toy drive. Lamb bed, freaking endless line. Man, they're gonna rock the place. We're all gonna go down there
We are.
from the Morty team, and we're gonna take our presents and end our presents and make our presents be known.
Bring an unwrapped toy.
So yeah, bring an unwrapped toy. Go on down to the social. That's freaking North Academy. I have not been down there since they remodeled it from what was it?
Rocket.
It's been a while.
The Ruckus. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Ruckus. Yeah. So we landscaped the place, but we never went in there. So great
They weren't
venue
allowed.
here. So yeah, we were not allowed. You don't want my motley crew in there.
So they have taste.
So other than Big Sky at Benny's Friday, what else we got, Jen?
We got a lot of stuff Friday. We got Goya going at Navajo Hogan. That's gonna hit you up.
Oh,
We got the Bennies, like, you know, that's gonna be a big show. Also, if you want something to do tomorrow or on Thursday, the December 13th, since we won't be here, Devour the Day is at Sunshine. They are awesome.
Yeah,
So hit up tickets on that.
They are good.
And they got Sins of Man with them too.
That'll be the 13th. Saturday, December 8th at Rocks, or I'm sorry, at Sunshine, you're going to have that Great White, that Effin' Wild, that Elevated Sickness, the He Killed 3. Get your tickets, hit him up, hit up the bands. Either one of those bands have tickets for that show. That's going to be great. Make sure you don't wear any hairspray just in case of fire. Watch the show say, I gotta say. And make sure you know your exits.
The queen of
So-
mean right there.
Friday, December 7th at Cleats, you got Dirty Kings.
Dirty Kings!
You got
Dirty
Dirty
Kings.
Kings playing.
Yeah, all night long. All night
night
dirty.
long.
Hey, you get dirty all night with the Kings, man. Hell yeah.
Apparently he's going to get down to dirty with the Kings. And also...
I know Matthew is.
Yeah, and I'm going to say right here, come out and see their new drummer. It's his first night they're playing. And good luck, Jim Killian, if you see this.
Yes.
Right on,
that's also at Sunshine at Friday night is the Doobies. They're called Doobie.
I love
And
Doobies.
I don't know if they roll doobies, they play doobies, they do both, whatever, but should be a good show, so go out and see them. Friday at Rocks, big show. We're going to get Suspension 9, Letters from the Sun, and Mysteria.
Woo.
So that is going to be a huge show at Rocks.
I tell you what, I interviewed Mysteria like 2 years ago, and I was so impressed with her band. I mean, Kelly
They
you
put
know,
on a
you
great
guys.
is
show.
impressive,
Okay.
but
Great show.
holy buckets, what talent! I mean, what
All those guys can play.
musical geniuses they are. I mean, seriously.
Mhm.
From the drummer, the bass player, the guitar.
Yeah, everyone, their music, it's original, it's
Yeah.
different,
Yeah.
it fits her voice.
Yeah.
Those guys are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got one of my shirts. Thank you, Kelly. And yeah, so they're playing there. It was Suspension 9. They're great too. Love them.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Love them. Always.
They suck at
always.
kickball, but
But they
I don't
always
know
put on a
what's
great
different.
show. They do.
but they freaking rock it.
They do. They always put on a great show. And Saturday the 8th at Rocks, you're gonna have Jaded Poet, Social Insanity. I might hit that one up, but you never know. I got the in-laws coming in.
No Amnesty is on that bill too, right?
And I believe so.
You got
No,
the brother.
that's going at Peak. I don't know if that's going at Peak. I'm not sure. That one's been hitting up at Peak this weekend sometime. But that'll be at Peak. You'll have to look it up. And of course that'll be Levi, the Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I love him. He's funny. He's creative in the songwriting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, he could
just
spit
did a
out
roast
some
with-
rhyme,
yeah.
can he?
And if you're in caught in a mosh pit, just cover your ass. He is. But he will. He will
Levi.
cover your ass in a mosh pit. I do gotta say that. Sunday we have a big walk for hope. This means a lot to us. It means a lot to everybody. It's a walk for hope. It's their 3rd annual at the social. It's dedicated to Annie. Well, Annie. So that's a big thing this year. And so they're gonna do a fashion show. I believe it starts at 1. Where everything, their fashion show. It's also a toy drive, I think. You'll have to look it up. It's on everybody's page. So go get out there. There is a bunch of toy drives. So if you can't find one, get on the pages. There's to help somebody out, because Lord knows if think you're not in a situation, somebody else is in a worse one.
Yeah.
So it's always great to give this time of season. It makes you feel better. It'll make you smile, to make somebody else smile.
'Tis the season.
It will.
Comes back tenfold. When you give something of yourself, you
Thank
go out
you.
there and you help somebody else. It's like
That's it.
you're the one that ends up getting blessed.
Yeah.
Right.
There's not a better feeling than that.
And she all made us smile, so yeah. And Heart for Hayden, that's been going on. That's been going on at Cheers, so that'll be Saturday. And they're going down to see who will win that. So get out there, go support your bands, go see who's out there that you like. Maybe you'll find one that's new that you've never even heard of. Fridays we also have Stereo Tramps. That's Stu Prey.
Stu Craig.
Yep, Hans.
Right.
So yeah, and that's a good company. And we have Legends. They're also doing Post Paradise with Ozonic and Chad McIntyre. So
Post Paradise is freaking
They're good.
they're really good.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
They're out of Monument, right? Or, yeah.
I'm not sure exactly,
I-
but
Up north there.
somewhere up north. We'll just say in Colorado.
Front range.
There we go. Front
In
range.
Colorado.
Hey, all right.
So
Stick your head out the window. You're here.
so go out to a show. If you can't find one, just look it up. On Facebook.
And you know what? Before you get to them shows, why don't you go check out the Parade of Lights happening this weekend, Saturday, right downtown. It's always a
last
great
weekend.
time. Was it last weekend?
Where have you been?
Dude, I missed it!
Yes,
I'm
was
like all hyped up.
let's
See that shit!
There's still, you can take a bus tour of Lightstown. That was on the news.
That's what he meant.
You can go down there and see the lights that are lit up. I mean, if you're lit up, go for it, because obviously he is. He lost a whole entire week on it.
Do they have the ice skating rink open?
I think it's still up there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
It's open and people ice skating, huh?
Yeah.
No.
That's usually what they do on ice skating, right?
Well,
I
when
did
it's on-
not do that. I've never been. I'm from the
Skating.
Midwest.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Ass
just want to ask.
skating.
We can get Morty out there and get him on his first set of skates alive.
I've never
We
been
should.
on a
We
fair.
should. I agree with that. We should get him on a pair of skates.
Oh,
Live
yeah.
broadcast.
I vote no.
I know, yes.
Wait, yeah, that's all vote. I mean, we all say yes.
Yes.
Sorry,
I'm way too old to fall down. I mean, I
Bullshit.
fall down, it's serious.
vote.
Bullshit.
We'll get you one of
You're
those
never
donuts
too
to strap
old.
on for preventative.
Also,
Yeah.
yeah. Did want to mention this weekend coming up, Friday, Saturday night at Back East Bar and Grill. Bullet Breed will be playing. They have a new female singer who is incredible. Band's good friends of mine. Go check them out.
Right?
Huh?
What's the name of the band?
Bullet Breed.
Bullet Breed. Right
Yeah.
on. All right.
And Fritz from 6035, he's recently, we hope you get better.
Yes.
He's had some health issues. So if you go out to see 6035, yeah, I believe they're playing soon. So hit them up. Yeah, he just had some issues. So we get better, get healthy, because your health is everything.
Everything. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hell yeah.
6035, good people.
they are.
Yeah.
And then I do have to say, I think that's about it. But also, if you want to see the original players from Tejon Street Corner Thieves, this is your last month to do it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because their upright bass player is leaving. So, if you want to see them, they're bringing out like the 13th, the 14th. They are having, I believe, the 15th. I gotta look at it. But they're having some killer shows. And that December is the last month that you will be able to see him. Other than that, they'll have their new stuff, and they're always a great band to see. But it will be the last time that he will be with them.
No.
Yeah. So that's it?
That's it.
That's all? That's all
Till
that's
next
going on?
week. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun,
I'm
dun,
sure
dun.
there's more going on.
Next week we got Hippone on the show next week,
We
so
do.
Cool.
be sure to tune into that. And we were gonna come out last week with a special announcement. But that special announcement, we'll let that be known next year. So stay tuned. And,
It's not the parade. It's not the parade of lights.
Right?
But it
He
was.
thought it was. That's why he was like, dude, it's a parade of lights.
Promoting the
I
tail
got it.
lights for next year.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on that shit.
We get the Morty on the Move float.
Yeah, we'll be in it next
That
year.
would be awesome.
But shoot, we got Element 1 here. Thank you, Element 1.
Woo!
Right on. But why don't you introduce yourselves so we know everybody
Oh, the
on
couch.
the couch.
Okay.
The couch that makes you sink in. So there's. I
It's
warmed it up
comfy.
for you.
Swallow up couch.
The swallow up couch.
Who wants to start?
Hey, say hello
I'll
to
start.
Michael Smith.
Yeah. My name's Dennis Spencer. I play bass for Element 1. We actually, today, I guess, we're 3/4 of an element because we don't have our lead guitar player, Jeff Smith, who couldn't be with us tonight. But we've actually been together for
Wow.
this lineup, like,
6 months, 7 months.
I think closer, no, actually,
Closer to a year.
it's like a year. And,
Yeah, well,
so,
if it only seems like 6 months, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, we've changed a lot of things. So Dennis has been great. My name's Dave Hill. Moved here from Ohio a year and a half ago or so. Put an ad out looking for a band, and this guy found me. I don't know how, but and auditioned, and a different lineup a little bit, but we feel like we're really getting it together. So go Bucks, go Buckeye.
Yeah, you should.
All right, that. All right.
Hey, Smitty. If Smitty's watching, he says, "What's up?"
Smitty, you hear your tune? I played that shit, man.
I'm Kevin Green.
Don't go to the Parade of Lights, Smitty. Just don't.
Kevin?
I'm Kevin Green. Been with the band about a year. I'm the drummer. It's a good bunch of guys. You know, we like to play out as often as we can, and it's been going good.
Yeah.
So, Element One, how'd you guys come across the name?
So, actually, I'll start story. Dave can end the story.
Okay.
So, actually, all of us together were in a band with another singer, Eastern Storm, Pat, we love you. And we ended up going our own separate ways. So, she had another project going on, and the four of us were all in that band. And so we had to come up with another name, and we had like a gig coming up right away. So we were like just spitting names back and forth, and Dave came up with Element One. So
We were putting in all these different combinations of things together, trying to come up with something, and I don't know where I came up with it, but
It was a
everybody's
late
like,
night
"Yeah,
with Red
okay."
Bull.
Yeah.
So you just started naming off elements like
We
rock,
were like, it was a
rap,
text,
Yeah.
it was like a 25-page text battle of,
Yeah.
what about this one, what about that one, no, that one sounds too, whatever, that one sounds like a restaurant, that one sounds like, a car, and we're, but anyway, and then we, it was like, okay, we can use kind of a, Atom as our logo in some instances, so.
Yeah.
actually, since Jeff's on here, Jeff wanted to name the band Hydrogen, and we said, no, that's not cool, but it's Element One, so we'll
Which
go
is
with that.
hydrogen.
We'll make that story up, yeah.
Jeff is our lead guitar player from Pueblo. He can't make it tonight, of course, like we said. But he's a really good lead guitar player.
He is
He
good.
is.
I've seen him. Yeah.
So, how would you guys best describe, I mean, you guys are a strictly cover band, or are you
Correct.
guys writing?
At this time, we are strictly a cover band. We've, I think, just in the last couple of months, really started coming together and really being one,
Cohesive, right?
Yeah, and really tightening things up and tightening up. We've got 3-part vocals because all 3 of us here sing. So getting those tighter and getting those more dynamic and just really feel like it's coming together. Plus we wanted to have a lot of material, so we've worked up somewhere in over 60 songs, maybe closer to 70. But we keep like 50 on our active playlist so that we can do our covers. We call ourselves classic rock, but we do everything from Elvis to Blink-182. So, and everything in
from the
between.
50s to the 90s.
Yeah. So I mean, not too many 50s, but a lot of late 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000. And so it gives us the ability to, depending on the crowd, be able to flex the material a little bit and try to really touch with the crowd. And every time we talk about a new song, pretty much it's like, can you dance to it, or is it something everybody's gonna sing along with? So.
Don't want to pick obscure songs. If we're going to do something nobody's ever heard, it might as well be an original.
Yeah, and we've talked about doing original music eventually, but we're trying to get ourselves ingrained in the in the circuit, doing what we do right now, which people seem to like.
So are you trying to like book gigs? Back when I was doing this, it was like you weren't a band until you had 4 hours of material, and you couldn't play unless you had 4 hours of material.
Okay.
Now we have this situation, and there's been a lot of gossip on Facebook and everywhere that is this 4 to 5 bands per venue killing it for bands like you, like Gravel, like Dirty Kings, people that are trying to sell the whole night, and what is your take on all that? I know, Dennis, you follow that stuff,
I think it's definitely a two-edged sword. The one thing that's nice is that when we were coming out and we didn't have 4 hours worth of music, it was nice that you can go ahead and try some songs out. You meet other musicians. I mean, this community is amazing. I mean, I honestly say that these bands that we've played with are our friends, and we have a really good time.
Agreed.
And it's really nice to go ahead and break on out into the scene. And then now we're playing some different types of clubs, and we're able to start playing a little bit longer. And there is still places where you can play 4 hours with the music. One place that's really nice actually is like at the Ancient Mariner, for instance, where they can have 3 bands, a 4-band showcase, and then the next night they may have 1 band playing all 4 hours. So it's really nice that we're able to play any of those. So we're open. We can do anything from 1 hour to 4 hours, and maybe even a little bit longer.
So that was a pretty political 2-step.
No, so here's my theory.
Okay.
He is a teacher, okay?
I think the club owners do it because then you've got 15 people there at least that are going to be drinking.
Sorry, that's Zach. He
Watching
forgot
the
his
other
ringer.
bands. So you triple if it's bad, I mean, weather's bad, you still got a decent crowd. And no, I don't know. I'm just kidding. It's in the Columbus, Ohio, which had a pretty good music scene, it was kind of the same thing. There was a lot of split nights, 3-band nights, and there really wasn't a whole lot that were 4-hour, just 1 band. But it doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I just want to play as much as we can, as often as we can. So.
Right, and to me, it's I think, like you said, it's a double-edged sword. I mean, there are gives and takes from that, and it's, I mean, you have your open mics for the bands that are coming up, and that's pretty much. If I were a venue place, I would go to an open mic looking for bands. I mean, or go check them out at different venues. But I mean that is the spot to get new talent, And
It is, but I don't think it's necessarily the best place to be able to see what a band would be live. Because when you're doing the open mics, you can do 3, maybe 4 songs.
Yeah.
So you don't get necessarily into that flow, number 1. Number 2 is you're not really using your own instruments or your own amplifiers. So the sound's going to be different. It's not the same. But is it a way that you can kind of see what they sound like and hear what they sing like? Yes.
And speaking as a drummer, if you're on different drum set, it's really difficult.
yeah,
You cannot make it sound like you want it to sound.
Especially if it has a lot less like toms.
Yeah.
1 rack tom, 1 floor tom, and you're used to playing 3 racks and a couple floors. Or
Even
whatever.
the feel of the drums, like the
the responsiveness.
the kick back of the kick pedal,
yeah.
it can throw you off. That kind of thing. So it makes a big difference.
But actually, it's funny that you bring that up because last night we did go down the Rocks, and it was a good place to try out some new songs. So we had some new material. Of course, new to us playing. There's still the same old classic rock kind of stuff. But we went there and played them for the first time, and actually, I think we got to play 5 songs.
Yeah.
So we actually got to play 5 songs there at Rocks. On every Tuesday night they have a jam night, and it's a lot of fun. We know a lot of musicians are out there. Come by, check it out.
It's a blast.
It's a
There's
blast.
so
I
many people.
think.
I even got up there and played bass for a while.
Yeah,
with,
you did.
Sergeant
You can't say no to dollar tacos.
That's
yeah,
all-
I mean, I'm sorry.
and those things are loaded too.
And a jam night.
Oh yeah.
Every Tuesday.
Hell yeah. Then Ancient Mariner, they do theirs on Monday, but they're going to switch that up.
Yeah, between now and I think it's December 17th, got Jared Fox, Scott, Christina, and I that have been doing it on Monday nights, and actually we just had our 1-year anniversary of doing that. But again, yeah, whatever the Monday is, I think it's the 17th. That will be the last time that we'll be playing up there. It's the same cats that are playing at Rocks, and that was just too much. All of us have day jobs, and it's kind of hard to party every night. We try. It's a dirty job.
Hey,
Somebody's
Lonnie.
got to do it.
So day jobs. What do you do for?
I'm an electronics repair technician in Manitou, actually, at the Penny Arcade.
So you fix Oh, the Penny Arcade.
Yeah.
Right on. That's cool.
That would be a fun job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a registered nurse, been a nurse for 23 years, and right now I'm driving Uber and Lyft because I'm interviewing and looking for another position. I'm just scheduled, I haven't even told you guys, the Children's Hospital called me today.
Excellent.
An interview on the 20th.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
But anyway, Uber Lyft's fun, man. I'm really getting to know the town. I
Really?
only lived there a short time,
Yeah, that's
so.
true.
know
And
a
you're from
lot
Iowa,
about
you
it.
said?
Ohio.
Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio area. So, but yeah, long time nurse.
Yeah.
So Dennis.
So I'm a teacher. Usually teach math over at Sand Creek. So sometimes I'm dealing with these small little immature people, and other times I'm actually not at the bar and I'm teaching some kids.
Nice.
Were you talking about me again?
Nah.
So, what you guys got coming up next month? Or this month, I mean, before the end of the year?
For the end of the year,
It's already
actually, what I'll
December
do.
5th.
I know.
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll pull up the Facebook page that we have. So if you guys can like us, that'd be awesome. We do have an events tag, and
it's current.
it's current. So right now, I'm actually. It's so funny because we'll go through a month and we'll have no gigs. Next thing we end up
Love you
playing
too, John.
3 weekends that month. So if I hit the events tag, it says December 22nd. We're going to be at the Ancient Mariner, so just before Christmas season, so it should be a lot of
Is
fun.
that a 4-hour deal?
That is.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think all of these are. January 26th, again back at the Ancient Mariner, but after that, February 23rd, we're at Single Barrel. So we played there before, that was always a lot of fun.
That's a
Get there
4-hour.
early.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a 4-hour night too.
That is. Be at the Mariner again April 27th, and then June 1st, we're actually going to play at Freshwater in Guffey. So I've been there one time not to
Road
play,
trip.
so yeah.
It's
That's
pretty. It's
And
really
Oh,
pretty.
it's gorgeous. I remember talking to somebody. I go, "Gosh, this place is so pretty." He's like, "Don't tell anybody because they don't like it."
There's too many people. Yeah, that's the way.
And we played up in Pine Valley at the Bucksnort up there, and it's amazing how far that place books ahead. So
Yeah.
we were already talking to them about some upcoming, and just don't have anything set in stone yet. But if you've never been up there to that place, they claim to be the oldest bar in Colorado. It's an old log cabin up in Elk Creek
Yep.
Road, and it is just amazing.
Most people get lost going up there, but you'll find it.
The
It's up in
GPS
this
does
little, like,
work.
the one-lane dirt road going up from the south or from
Yeah, from the south.
126 is pretty, like, several hundred feet drop down into the gorge and these big rock walls on the other
Yeah.
side. But I guess if you come off of 287, it's better road all the way down just right before until you get to it. But neat place. Anyway, yeah, our Facebook page is, we keep that up to date. We respond to messages pretty promptly, and we are, if anybody wants to look at what they got an open date and they don't see it on our events tab, we're on that usually within 24 hours of it getting something booked. They can see that we're available and send us a message on it through Facebook, and we'll respond, and most likely we'll be able to pick it up.
All right, people, go. Element 1, Facebook. Click like right now. Dennis has got his notifications on, so he's going to hear them.
Just put 'em on vibrate.
Keep one eye on there. Yeah.
We're going to see how many new likes he gets. Just
Alex Getting says, "What's up, Dennis? We got
Hey,
John
Alex.
Torley watching. We have Amanda watching.
John, right on. Amanda who?
I don't know. She's new. Okay, it's like I'm not. Is it Gentile or is it?
And actually, shout out to her because she is the one who keeps our Facebook page up to date, and she's the one who posts most of the videos she does, most of the graphics she does, and we thank her for all her hard work. Appreciate it.
Yeah. All her hard, sober work.
Yes.
I'll drink to that.
Oh, wow.
And he's drinking water.
Okay.
But shit, we're talking about all this music. Do you guys want to play us a couple songs? Maybe play a
Well,
song,
we
or
brought our
do you
instruments, so
want to? Anything else you guys want to shoot over?
Hey, Bill. Bill Blackburn's up.
Did we miss anything?
I don't think so. We're
I'll think of it when you guys are.
there you go. Well, let's play 2-3 songs, and then
Yeah,
if
yeah.
anything comes up, we'll
That sounds good.
just like on the script. Okay.
There's my phone. Ladies and gentlemen, live, Morty on the Move, Element 1.
There's your big introduction. Yay!
Love you guys.
Love is a burning thing. It makes a fiery rain. Found my wild desire. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. And down, 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 those flames are getting higher. Burns, burns, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Taste of love so sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child, and oh, that fine wine. I fell into a burning ring of fire, and down, 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 those flames are getting higher. Burns, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Once, one more time. I fell
It is.
into a burning ring of fire. Going down, 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 those flames are getting higher. Burn, 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 that ring of fire, that ring of fire.
Woo!
4 more.
Haven't tried that acoustic before. It's harder than I thought. That's all right. All right. I got a little change in my pocket, going ching-a-ling-a-ling. Gonna call you on the telephone, mate. Give me a ring. Well, each time I call, I get the same old thing. Always no hugging, no kissing, till I get a wedding ring. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon the shelf. She said, don't give me no lines and keep your hands to yourself. Cruel baby, 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 why don't you treat me this way? Oh, you're still your lover boy. I can feel the same way. That's when she told me a story about free milk and a cow. I say no hugging, no kissing, till I get that wedding vow. My honey, my baby, don't put my love upon no shelf.
think you have a fan that's giving you kissing marks there.
Oh gosh, wonder who that could
That's
possibly
probably
be.
Jeff.
I know.
Our absentee.
Oh gosh.
Could be.
Oh, yeah, honey.
So, you know, the recent passing of the great Tom Petty has inspired us to do more Tom Petty songs.
Hell yeah.
What a songwriter.
So, Mary Jane's Last Dance. So we've added a couple. We had a couple. We dropped one, picked up another, picked up another.
Kind of like the Star Trek triples, you know, they just
Yeah.
keep multiplying. So.
But get that back before I slam into it. So this one we really like, and most people know Mary Jane's Last Dance.
She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama who never was around. But she grew up tall and she grew up tight with them Indiana boys on the Indiana night. Well, she moved down here at the age of 18. Blew the boys away was more than they'd seen. I was introduced and we both stopped. He said, "Dig you, babe, but I gotta keep moving on." Last chance for Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain. I feel someone creeping in and I'm tired of this town
When you need to do.
But I don't know, but I've been told you never slow down, you never grow. Tired of getting up, tired of this town, tired of myself, tired of this town. Oh, how am I? Oh, hell yeah. Honey, put on that party dress. It's too late to cry when I broke the floor. Getting that stubber and walk down the road. Last chance of Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. I feel someone creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. There's pigeons down on Market Square. She's standing in her underwear, looking down from a hotel room. Nightfall will be coming soon. Oh my, oh hell yes. You got to put on that party dress. Die when I'm working alone. I hit the nest number and I want them so. Last chance of Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. I feel someone creeping in and I'm tired of this town again.
Woo!
Very nice.
We
Thanks
love you,
so much,
Tom.
man.
Love you, Tom.
Yeah. And I think this might be the time to mention again. So normally we are a 4-piece, and so
And not acoustic.
Hey,
This is,
you're doing great. It sounds good.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. Dennis, I just have to, as a bass player, I think you are top notch. I think you play so smooth, so effortlessly. I just think it's beautiful. It almost gives me an erection.
Woo!
And I remember the very first day I met you was at an open mic 2 years ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
At Rocks.
Yeah.
And,
He's got an affection erection.
And I see
Romance.
Just a little bit.
Eastern Storm, yeah. And,
Yeah.
And I absolutely just fell in love with it.
Well, thank you so much, man. I remember that night clear as day. Yeah, because I remember Dave Way introducing you to come up and sing, and where he's just like, yeah, I'd like to bring my brother Morty up here on the stage, and so I thought you guys were siblings. I didn't realize that it was just a term of
Brothers
affection.
from another mother.
That's right. But good times, man.
Yeah.
Those open nights, they're fun.
Yeah, they were awesome times. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. We're working on our show, and thank you for helping us evolve and to helping more musicians like yourselves.
Well,
Just to get out there.
thank you for having us.
Thank you,
I mean,
Bill.
It means a lot. We're trying to get in there, and I'll tell you what. I mean, this musician community in this area, and not just Springs, but it's spread out. I mean, you've got guys in Pueblo, and you've got guys in Canyon and Penrose, and that travel and do go up to these crazy 9,000, 10,000 foot venues and try to breathe and sing, and
Move your equipment first, and then you got to put on a show.
It just amazed. I mean, that's not normal. I mean, as far as across, places I've been across the country. So I played in 80s bands, air bands, and toured the East Coast and the Midwest, and it just doesn't have the same sense of community. It's family, and you see it with. Something happens to somebody and there's a benefit pops up like that.
We do it.
Owners
We
and
do
the
it.
booking people just don't even think twice about it. It's like, who's going to do it and when? And,
See, I feel
it's just
musicians have the biggest caring hearts. You ask them to do anything, as far as nonprofit goes, they're in.
I mean, guys that, in other bands that we're playing and they're like asking if you want help taking your gear out, it's just like, really? No, I got it. That's cool. But it's something special. It really is.
No, I'll let them take mine out.
Yeah, well, you do.
No, he has a breathalyzer. And he's like,
Ask Zach. I can do gear really fast. He dared me on it. Yeah.
It's unusual, and I think because it seems like so many are mutts. I mean, Jimmy Seiler's from Ohio. Sergeant Sargent's from Ohio, so it's like we got people from everywhere, so I wasn't like treated like an outsider. I mean, I was just accepted into, another musician, and it's awesome. It's great.
Yeah, I think our.
Well, if you played like crap, it would have been different.
Yeah.
I'm just making.
No, it's wonderful, and to find 3 guys that show up on time, bring all their gear. Don't say inappropriate things at the most inappropriate time,
Right.
I mean, it's hard to find a group of people like that. I feel so fortunate to have been brought together with Dennis because I'm actually a bassist from years back, playing guitar in this thing, but it's great to have, a bass player that's better than I was, and we can usually we can play through a song once and it's like, okay, that's going to work. Let's tighten
So, are
it.
you guys in any other projects besides Element 1?
Oh, Dennis and
oh,
Bill.
God.
I can let him.
So, we talked about the jams Monday
Do we
night.
have time?
Yeah. It has shortened down now. So we talked about the jams at the Marinara Monday night. So I've been playing bass there. We're moving it again to Tuesday nights, and that started like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So Tuesday nights now at Rocks. Also in a band right now called Bullet Breed, who I was talking about. They'll be playing this weekend at Back East Bar and Grill. And of course, my brother's here in Element 1, so love these guys. So that's it right now.
So did you ever find yourself like overwhelmed and you just say, "I'm sorry, brother"?
Yeah,
It's
you
just-
know, I had.
Last night when he's like, Dave, will you get up there and play bass for a while?
Jam nights are interesting because you
It's
never know
fun.
what
Oh my
songs you're going to
gosh.
play and who you're going to play with, so it's always a
Who's gonna
challenge.
jump on stage? Yeah,
But
that's
I mean,
fun.
I had really, really good friends and good people that I loved that I was playing with, and it really was too much, and I had to like just strip it down. And it's pretty much, you know, me and my fiance Amanda, we were talking, and it's kind of, there's something going on almost. It's like I got Sunday night free. Okay, so let's do something.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're
Between practice and
you're
gigging.
gonna
yeah.
marry one of the busiest women.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
holy buckets! I don't see how you keep up with that.
Yeah, she's good at multitasking, so I'll do my single task at the same time she's doing her multitasking. So.
So what they're trying to say is they're both really worn out.
Yeah.
They gotta be, because I'm only coming to half of the things and I'm worn out. And then we get call on Friday, hey, can you guys play Sunday afternoon? This benefit thing popped up or whatever. And we're like, yeah, we can do it. How long do you want us to play? 3-4 hours? Okay.
But honestly, Morty, I've not personally been this happy in my entire life, so that's kind of what just keeps it going. So.
That's awesome, and you guys make such a great couple. A couple weeks ago, on my birthday, you guys come down to the peak, and we're all sitting around this table, and I'm like, okay, I'm taking pictures of my friends and everything, and I'm like, okay, Amanda, Dennis, come on, I want to get a picture. And Amanda, she's over there, you know, talking to somebody. I'm like, come on, and I click the camera, and she's pointed away, and she automatically.
Yeah.
And
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. It's like, you're kidding me. She's such a pro. Such
Well,
a
we
pro.
stole that picture. I know.
Yeah, it's a
and
great
It's
thing.
on both of our Facebook pages. 'Cause, it turned out great. So
Yeah.
I appreciate you for taking that.
I just, it was so hilarious. It's like, all right, good job, man. If we haven't cleared it, forgotten anything, remember, Element 1, check them out on Facebook. So this is Morty, Mike, Dennis, and Kevin.
Dave,
Dave.
Kevin.
Don't listen to the names. Make sure you check them out on Facebook.
Element 1.
Please.
With Jen, Matthew, and Zach. Remember, like it, love it, share it.
Thank you
Peace
guys for
out.
listening.